Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Bradley YT and welcome back to another crypto video. So today we're going to be doing another update on Ethereum, and basically we're just going to go over what I did in the video I made the other day, and what's happening with Ethereum right now. First of all, I just want to say that my trade did very well. When I made my last video a couple of days ago, I said that Ethereum should be retesting support, and we did. So I did a nice short position and I made some nice money as well. This is why you should be following my channel. So make sure you do subscribe and make sure you do slap a like on this video as well. I would greatly appreciate it. Obviously it costs you nothing to do it. You just have to click that subscribe button, click that bell notification, and then we just need to make money together. That's basically it. So let's just get straight into it. So on the 45-minute chart for Ethereum, let me just go over literally what I did in the video from the other day. So basically we formed this, so this was the 45-minute chart here. So we formed like a bullish flag pattern here, but we did basically on the daily chart as well, which I'll go to quickly just now. We were in a bearish flag pattern, and I said that basically we shouldn't really be breaking out of this, but we broke out of the lower time frames. So as we go up the time frames, I will show you this as well. But basically on the 45-minute chart, we broke towards the downside from the 45-minute chart bullish flag. And then on the 4-hourly as well, we broke towards the downside from that. So I predicted that we should be coming back down to around support level, which we did. And now we are heading back towards the upside. So I did that perfectly. And yeah, obviously you just need to be following my channel, and then we can all make money together, basically. But yeah, on the 45-minute chart, as you can see, since we hit support here, we've just continuously been going up, really. Just been forming loads of bullish flags, basically. Bullish flag here, obviously broke towards the downside, but then broke up, bullish flag, broke up, bullish flag, and then broke up again. And then we've now created another bullish flag, but we are currently trading just below the bullish flag pattern. But obviously the candle hasn't finished just yet, so it doesn't mean that we can't still close inside this bullish flag pattern here. So the break towards the upside of this bullish flag pattern here means that we should be breaking towards the upside, and we could be coming up to around $1,707. If we do break towards the upside of this bullish flag pattern on the 45-minute chart, then we could be coming up to actually be retesting $1,724. If we do break towards the downside, then the downside potential will probably be this red candle here, which will basically mean that we should be coming back down to support, really, and then maybe potentially breaking through support towards $1,610. But as you can see now, we are actually breaking towards the downside from this bullish flag pattern here. But if we do close in the next 4 minutes outside of this bullish flag pattern, then we should potentially be coming back down to support here. So me personally, I probably would be placing a short with a stop loss around the support level here, and basically I will place my stop loss. Sorry, I'll place my stop loss around just inside of this bullish flag pattern, so quite close to the current price, and then I will place my take profit down by the support level. I just got a bit confused just then, because obviously I was thinking about going towards the upside, but anyway. Yeah, so obviously that's only if we do close outside of this. If we do close outside, I'll be placing a trade straight away. But if we don't, then I will wait and see if we close back inside the bullish flag pattern. Obviously, this is not financial advice, so do not copy anything I'm doing. This is my money. I'm just using my money and playing with my own money. So obviously, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm not telling you what to do, because obviously it's not financial advice. And you do anything with your money. I don't tell you what to do with it. So yeah, we could still close inside this bullish flag pattern. We've still got about 3 minutes left, so we will see what happens. Obviously, we have just ticked bullish on the RSI as well. So obviously, if we do close outside of this bullish flag, then that confirms that we are ticking bearish, and then that means that we will be coming back down to support of around $1,618. If we head towards the 1-hourly chart, it's the same kind of thing, but obviously the bullish flag pattern is around this area here. The break towards the upside is this candle here, which is the same, and the break towards the downside will be still this red candle here. So it's all still the same kind of thing. But yeah, we will see what happens with this. On the hourly chart, so the hourly chart closes in the next couple of minutes. So we are very close to the edge of the bullish flag, so we will see what happens with that, but we're not too far off ticking bullish just yet. But if we do bearish, sorry, if we do tick bearish on the 45-minute chart and then we start breaking towards the downside, then that would mean that we will be ticking bearish on the RSI on the hourly as well. If we head towards the 4-hourly chart, as you can see, we did actually break towards the upside from this bullish flag pattern on the 4-hourly. But let me just show you quickly what I did the other day in my video I made a couple of days ago. So basically, the 4-hourly, we had this bullish flag pattern here, and then obviously we broke towards the downside from this bullish flag pattern, and then I basically said, I said on the channel that I was going to be placing a short, and I did place a short position. I thought we will be coming back down to retest support, and we did. We basically we closed just above support at around $1,529. So that, in percentage-wise, I placed my trade just below, well, just near the edge of the bullish flag pattern, and stopped it around here. So that's about 4.69% decrease in price, and obviously I did a leverage position as well, so I made a good few $100s. So yeah, so let's go back to what's happening right now. So as you can see here, the bullish flag pattern here. So basically we've sort of bounced, well, kind of bounced just below the bullish flag pattern and bounced back up inside and then broken back towards the upside. So basically, if we do continue to break towards the upside from this, because obviously we are closing outside of this bullish flag, that would mean that we will be coming up to around the same price as what I said earlier in the lower time frame, so around $1,707. So just keep a lookout for that. We will obviously see what's happening in the next sort of couple of hours, really. So we could be seeing a break towards the upside, possibly by early morning, or if we do close below the bullish flag pattern on the lower time frames, then we are closing just inside. So we've still got about 18 seconds. Looks like we are just about closing inside the bullish flag pattern, so we are still in play for a break towards the upside potentially, but we will see what happens if we start heading back towards the upside. If we head towards the daily, so on the daily we are looking fine. Obviously we are edging towards the top of this bearish flag pattern on the daily chart, so this is the most important chart that I like to look at, because you get a very good indicator of what's going to happen. So obviously things might look a bit bearish on the lower time frames, but if you look on the higher time frames, then you see things start to get a little bit more bullish. So obviously we are in a bearish flag pattern on the daily chart for Ethereum. So obviously if we do break towards the upside, and we're very close to breaking towards the upside from this, we could be breaking out to around $1,896. So that's sort of what I'm looking for. But if we do break through all these resistances here and get to around this price of $1,869, we may well try to retest $2,000, but we'll see how much buying pressure we do get if we do break towards the upside from this bearish flag pattern. People might start to get a bit, they will be placing trades around this point right now, they'll be placing a long position basically. So if we do break out towards the upside, we will be coming up to around $1,896 and potentially going up to around $2,000 to try and retest that area again to see if we can potentially break through. But what I will suggest that could possibly happen is obviously we will break out towards the upside, try to get to this area here, could potentially come up to try and retest $2,000. If we do try and get it very quickly rejected, we could well come back down to support down here of around $1,860. So that's what I'm looking at right now for Ethereum. Obviously we are heading towards the upside on the daily chart as well, so keep an eye out on the daily chart. Always check each time frame. Don't just look at one. If you think one's looking bearish, then you can just check through each time frame to see what's actually happening, because each time frame will show you something a little bit different. So just keep an eye out for that. And we just need to keep this support as well. I'll put this in here right now actually. So this is kind of our support level here. So as long as we stay above this support level, we should be fine. Let me just actually change that colour so we know what's going on. So if we change it to yellow, so yellow is our support line, and all these white lines are our supports and resistances. I will actually end up changing the colours of the supports and resistances so we kind of know which one's which. Obviously I know what's happening, but obviously you guys don't. So I will change the colours, and then obviously we'll see what happens there. So basically, yeah, if we do hold this support, we should be fine for continuation towards the upside. That kind of gives us the indication that we could be heading back towards that $2,000 level first before we do head further towards the upside. So we could break towards the upside from this bearish flag pattern on the daily chart. So let me just move this here. So we could come up here to around $1,896, potentially come up to $2,000, and then potentially after that come down to support around this area here of around $1,813. If we can hold this support, then we are fine for continuation towards the upside, and then back up to try and retest $2,081, and then $2,153. But as long as we hold support, we are absolutely fine for continuation. If we do break through the support, then we will be heading back towards the downside. Who knows what sort of levels we can be looking at? Just depends on how strong our supports are, basically. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you do check out my previous videos as well, and make sure you do subscribe as well. That does help this channel massively. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll be posting again tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.